All right, let's try it again, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, so, um, yeah, so pretty dark day. I watched some footage that we're gonna get into. I'm gonna do a whole video on it, but we talked earlier about El Paso and the possibility that we're not being told the truth there. Let me tell you something right now about Ohio. There is little to no doubt that what's in the public arena is the real deal. And I know they've named the guy, and I'm not even going to name him. I am going to look to see whether or not this person was on psychotropic drugs, what their deal was, because I'm going to tell you right now, thank God for the Dayton, Ohio police, man. Thank God for them. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Already, just watching the surveillance video of that, okay, was really just tough. It was difficult. I wanted to kind of vomit. And they didn't show anything graphic, but the way the police handled themselves, they ran into somebody who was in body armor, firing in a crowd. And there's so much CCTV camera footage on that street. There's, again, no doubt about what happened. I'm going to do a video on it, but it makes you think, man. Number one, all the people that lost their lives in a mall. I mean, for you that have kids out there, can you imagine just being out shopping and whatever? And I almost got physically ill kind of watching this. I don't want to watch the violent death stuff. I don't get off on that. I think it's gross. I couldn't watch the Christchurch guy, like people were saying, things like fake rounds and bullets and yada yada yada, and I was like, look, I highly doubt that's the case. I'm not going to have nightmares for the rest of my life because somebody says that it's all CGI. And like I said, we're going to do a video on Ohio, but no doubt about it, this is one nut. People are crazy. They're fucked up, man. And he took out a lot of people real quick because the cops got him in a minute. This was a poppin' spot. Like I said, this was a, Saturday night thing. A lot of people out on the streets didn't know what was happening. The footage they show is herds of people running. They show him getting taken down. They show several angles of police running in on him, which is ballsy. This guy was head to toe had his shit together. I guarantee this is fucking lunatic. All right, so that does happen, and who knows? Maybe this guy got triggered by the first event being reported in the media, and it really, I don't know, man, it makes me fucking sick. And I'm sorry I'm cursing, but I wanted to cry when I saw it. So, I took a little time off to walk with Carm. Hey, Karma. Hey, what's up, baby? Yeah, okay, there you go. At the pond in the middle of the park, and I'm really just trying to enjoy life for a little bit, Nothing like a crazy tragedy where, a bunch of people die that you don't think about your family. And right now the girls aren't around, my two nieces. They're down south with my sister, but man, you really want to hug them, period. And I get that. And unfortunately, emotions get played on in this case. And for instance, my sister who they're with posted something on Facebook about the El Paso shooter with all these facts and how it was, David Duke and white supremacy and yada, yada, yada. And it hasn't even been 24 hours. And I've got questions about that event. And my brother, he rightfully put her in her place even before I actually tried, but Facebook had some problems earlier today. But anyway, he rightfully put her in place, said, I love you to death, Sarah, but, you're playing into this nonsense. And, my mother, she lives down there too with my sister. Not in the same house, but they live down there. And when the Mueller stuff was on television, she was asking me if I was watching it and I was going to cover it. And I said, yeah, I know about the shootings in Chicago. They're tragic as well. Again, none of this gun violence is great. But when you look at a place like Dayton, Ohio, where you don't have that type of violence, when it's someone... Guys, the video's scary. That's all I'm going to say. But my mother, again, going back to Russia, thought that Trump was a puppet of Russia. I'm like, Mom, that's ridiculous. That's not what's going on here. They tried to get him in a perjury trap. This is deep politics. She has no idea. She's just like, oh, no, I just thought he was a pawn of Putin. And so I sent her my video with, Seymour Hersh on Seth Rich. And I got to do a follow-up that because it's been revealed in court documents that apparently Seymour Hersh's FBI source on that FBI document that talks about Seth Rich that supposedly doesn't exist, because how could it exist? The intelligence community knew exactly what happened. It had nothing to do with Seth Rich, right? Is Andrew McCabe. And that's huge news. That should be all over the media. And that's how you know the game is rigged, guys. Okay? Let's get that out of the way. That's really how you know it's rigged. That neither side of the media will report any of this. You know, it's just like when I talked about the anomalies at San Bernardino no one seemed to want to talk about. And that the guy, you know, I could have went on a long time about San Bernardino when they went into they let the reporters into his house, what they found in the house. It's gross. And like I said, man, like, look how nice it is out here right now. It's gorgeous. It's a nice little relax. And I think that, you know, you need those things. And I try to focus on the positive. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but it's true. Like, I try. I'm a positive guy. Like today, I think that the Panicker C story of Jake Tippins and Fen Benzadal is a feel-good story. By the way, 36 watching. I know that's not a lot, but only 3 thumbs up. Give me a little bit of love out here, huh? Let's get the happiness train going. No, it's not Cornel West on my shirt. It's Bruce Lee, my friend. Why would I be wearing a Cornel West shirt? Anyhow, I don't know, man. When I thank you for the thumbs up, guys, I appreciate it. You know, I don't do when I do a walk and talk, I'm very focused. We're talking about news stories out there, but man, I'm not even going to show the videos on my thing. But if you want to go and you type in Dayton, Ohio shooter press conference, there's local news there, and the presentation that this guy gives of the CCTV camera footage they can show, it freaks me out, dude. All that happened in less than a minute, okay? I think it's 10 people now confirmed dead because of that, lost their lives in less than a minute, and that was one kook, all right? I guess anything's possible, but I'm telling you right now, when you see this footage, head-to-toe body armor, firing into crowds outside of this bar, coming around a corner, police rushing in, and they take him down. They shoot him down, you know? And you know what? That's an event that's, I think, much less than even 12 hours old, right? I mean, that happened late last night, correct? So with that being said, and, you know, that happening late last night and them being all over it, right? Come on. Yeah. Apparently, yeah, he shot family members too. Is that correct? Something crazy. He shot his sister and her boyfriend. Yeah. No, let me tell you right now, and I'll bet you anything. And what they're not going to focus on, you know, I don't want to say the guy's name, but let's start looking into his medicated past. Let's see if he has a history of mental illness. Let's see if he's been in an institution or two. All right, let's have that conversation, because I want to know what the fuck this guy was on. Crazy. It does creep me out, man. It really upsets me. Well, you know what? Physical looks are one thing. You know, we could talk about that. There's plenty of physically looking weird people that don't do shit like that. And I'm sorry I'm kind of off the cuff and cursing and yada, 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 but me and Karma just trying to take a break. Karma, you see another dog over there? Is that what's going on? Yep, she's got to beat on another dog. Happening across the way. Looks like they're about to have a little picnic and a barbecue. I like my little community, man. It's nice out here. There's a random band playing, like I said, in the background. Basketball tournament going on. Baseball game. People jogging around. Gorgeous mountains behind me. Over on this end, if you can see them. So it really just makes you appreciate everything. That being said, I am going to be doing a video on the Linda Collins Smith update with an affidavit. That's 100% today. And I'm also going to be doing a video on this horrible tragedy in Ohio. And it's really fucking me up. I'm not going to lie. I wanted to do it at home, and I said, you know what? I'm going to wait. I'm going to go take a walk with the dog. She was kind of bugging me anyway. Right, Karma? Nothing? Karma, for the audience? One more time, you want to say goodbye? Yeah? All right, baby. All right, listen. I'm gonna get out of here. You see me probably like a half an hour, another 2 videos at least. I'm still promising that Maxwell deep dive, lots of documents to go through and to keep up. I love you guys, and if you can, I got a GoFundMe. Support it if you're new to this, and for some reason you like this babbling chat that really wasn't that great anyway, but kind of from the heart. Check out my other stuff. I do a lot of other things. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later.